Hello, my name is Meredith. I'm the broker here at Stewardship and just wanted to talk to you a little bit about our current maintenance process for submitting maintenance requests. So the first step is calling our office line, and you'll hit option 1 to submit a maintenance request. That will either come to Christine here in our office or to our answering service. So 24/7, we are available to you during office hours. When you talk with Christine or with the answering service, they'll be asking you a set of questions for relating to what maintenance issue you're calling about. So if you have an active water leak, how bad is it? Where is it coming from? Those types of questions relating to each specific issue. So we like to diagnose before we prescribe a solution. So we will ask a lot of questions on the front end just so we know exactly what's going on at the property. We might try to walk you through some quick fixes. If you're having electrical issues, it could be a breaker that is tripped, something like that. So we might try to help you address those things on your own before sending our maintenance technician to your property. But of course, that can't always be the case. So we'll get your issue started, we'll open a ticket, and then it goes over to our maintenance team, to Jesse and Courtney, who will give you a call either the same day or the next day to get something scheduled. Our maintenance issues are usually scheduled based on how urgent they are. So just keep that in mind. If you're wondering when your issue is going to be resolved, it could be, some other things could come up that might be scheduled beforehand. But we try to schedule as quickly as possible to get it resolved as quickly as possible. And we give options on AM or PM appointments. We try to be flexible as much as we can. It's important though, when you're scheduling an appointment, to keep in mind that it's timely, and it's important that those times are kept confirmed. So if something were to come up, just please let us know and we can reschedule if you'd like to be there for your appointment. If you will not be there for your appointment and you'd like us to come in and fix the issue, that's also an option. We just encourage you to make sure that we can gain access. So if we need a copy of your key, please make arrangements for that with the team. That really helps us keep things rolling and making sure that we can go in, get the things addressed, and be on the way. So we just really appreciate you staying in communication with us on those things. But I just would encourage you to remember that stewardship is not always the property owner. So it's just important to keep that in mind. If we send out a technician, if we can fix it right then and there, we will. But sometimes there's other factors at play with, whether an owner will approve a certain request, if it's kind of over and above what's maybe necessary, or if there's additional cost involved, if it becomes more of a bigger issue than maybe what we originally thought. We just have to get approval from the owner to make sure we're all on the same page. But then of course, once it's approved, we'll contact you right away, get things scheduled, and move it forward. So the goal is to make sure that everything's taken care of on a timely basis, and you're the first point of contact for what's going wrong in your property. So if there's something happening, please let us know. We want to know about those things so we can get them addressed for you. And we really appreciate the communication and the flexibility and the patience too when we have to go through those steps of approval and those sorts of things. So yeah, that's our process in a whole, and we just really appreciate you as residents. Again, you're part of our team with keeping the properties up and making sure that things are getting addressed. And so we just really appreciate you working with us, and we hope to see you soon.